The 1966 midterm is, is slowly getting closer and closer, and so far, here how the party's doing. The NPPP, this is a bit too loud. Hold on, I'm pretty sure should probably be more quiet. Auto, Auto finally added some sound, that way not as quiet. And can I play a song? There we go. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, the party's an NPPP, or the Progressive, with 21%. The NPPN have 28% around. The RDCD has 31%. And the RDCR got 20.4%. And there's like, I think a small nationalist party. Either that or like communist. Anyway, I think that's now too loud. There we go. Anyway, let's see what happened, especially with Russia, and see which one of these will win, as there's 4 and they're all going to be fighting soon. So let's see what will occur. The 1966 election just occurred, and the hold on. Anyway, that the 1966 election occurred, and not too much change, but now the NPP no longer have majority. It's just kind of even. The Republican gained the most seats, gaining a whole 4 seats. So we have a now strong like Republican Party, despite the fact that I think the Republican are like kind of the Republican like the yeah this the Republicans. I don't know how they got in 4th seed. I don't know. I guess they just. My only guess is just that no one hate like the Democrats, and that it only gonna get worse. Because I don't know a whole lot about this, but I have heard that generally that the longer this go on, the worse it kind of gets for him. So yeah. We're probably going to begin seeing if Russia can unite under pretty much any of those leaders, or we pretty much have a whole ton of leaders. We have Nazis, conservatives, socialists, and communists all fighting for Russia. So we're probably going to be seeing who's going to be winning in Russia and who will win the 1968 election in America. Well, it looks like UNITA, like, path to victory had just begun. That's to the MPLA. I need to do that meme. Listen, alright? The MPLA cannot eat it with a UNITA, and you cannot expect me to not make that joke, okay? It's literally impossible. It's literally an impossible challenge. Us, the MPLA, being supported by Japan. Japan is just nationalists at this point. They just support any nationalist cause, no matter how far away. They just kind of want to spread their nationalist sphere of influence, which yeah, that's actually kind of interesting. Also, I thought that was part of the Pan-African group, not just a normal socialist. They were apparently seeing like kind of Africa going to a ton of wars, and we're apparently going to be seeing like who's going to win in Africa. Also, that now we have like 2 conservative, and like a Nazi and like a communist. This is definitely going to get pretty weird in Russia. I think we can all agree on that. Guys, year's 1968, and then only a few months till the year's election, and no matter what, the NPPN is going to get a lot of these senators. Like, like with the NPPP, it might not be a majority, but it's still going to be a pretty good chunk of the senators are going to join the NPP. Meanwhile, the pretty much RDCR and RDCP are kind of close. Like they're ahead, but only by like 50 point, only by 0.4% ahead. If if the NPP got like 0.4% of the vote more from like the RD, then it would be even. Meanwhile, Algeria being favored by like Iberia. Yeah, going just like the US invasion of like Libya, which is it's just a failure for Algeria. Like they're just invading Jew, like not like they're not even an army. No. So yeah, it's overall been a success. Meanwhile, England's still fascist and going to remain fascist for the entire game. Okay, is that the no, not Algeria. I don't even know which war that was. Was that Indonesia? No. Also, UNITA did destroy the MPLA. I know future me probably not gonna edit this in, but I don't know. Just imagine your mind kind of like that like meme. We gotta kill the MPLA. Whoa. I thought that wait that this war. Yep. Free France lost and the Pan-African gained all of southwestern Africa. So it was a big pog moment. That's definitely not gonna help the US election anymore. Yeah. Now they're like slightly ahead. But let's see if that's going to last and if like they can capitalize on being slightly ahead, like if the NCC can kind of like utilize this as a way to win. Okay, the US election getting closer, and right now this is very close. Like the Republican and Democrat are ahead, but remember the NPP was ahead, and there was a big upset that caused Lyndon B. Johnson to become president. So we could see a potential another upset against Lyndon B. Johnson. We will see what who will win. No matter what, the Congress will be pretty divided. Oh, getting close, getting close. Oh man, that was very close. Like dang, look at how close that was. Like like I think we all are wondering who is going to win. Alright, is she like? I'm going to assume she was. Yeah, cause wait, that was that. To be honest, that was a pretty big upset when just as out of nowhere, just had it been. Huh? I mean, I was thinking, huh? You know, I think that would have been more electoral than that, but no, I mean, it makes sense. No, these are not populated states, but still, I am still shocked on how close that was. Well, it looks like Goring not done pouring up Europe as it now seems to be trying to pour up the West. Yep, everyone's gonna die. No, yep. They're just Britain Jew. They already took out one. Burgundy trying to hold out against Hitler. Not Hitler, Bormann, sorry. Okay, now they're just the French left, and yeah, they're not gonna last either. Yep, they're just being blitzed. The Germans just blitzing Jew everyone. I think that would be like their last war. They were still intervening in conflicts, but no more pretty much just sending in military to kind of no more like pushing, like getting involved in actual war. This will be the last one. Unless like there's another case, which there might be actually, but I don't think so. I don't know. There we go. Yep, Germany's done. They got it a puppet state. Like the Frank Reich is now here. We have the Frank Reich, the French Republic, and the French. Like, is there a French coming next out anymore? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think there is a French government next out anymore. I mean, there might be. I think there might be, but I don't know. Don't know where it would even be. Anyway, Germany annexed some land, and like the rest have been turned to a puppet. It's 1970, and the U.S. midterms are about to come up, while like a war happening in Yemen. Also, the most surprising thing happened: the UAE became a puppet of Italy. Something I did not realize till like a little bit ago. I don't know how long it's been like this, but that was pretty surprising. I, I thought we have pretty much like two French governments. We pretty much just have Berlin. We have Berlin, okay? We have like a East Berlin and like a West Berlin, or more like North Eastern Berlin. southwestern Berlin. Anyway, yep, these two have united their region, so another question would be if are they going to fight or are they going to try to do it peacefully? Because either way, definitely gonna, it's definitely going to be interesting to kind of see what they're going to do. As pretty much we're kind of seeing kind of like the slowly the end of the game. What's going to win? The mid? I don't even know. A radical proposal. Okay, what does this do? Is that what this side is on? Okay. Hmm. It's maintain is that going to kind of disunite the Democratic Republican Party, but it can bring other parties potentially into the party. Anyway, yep, the Middle East is exploding. It just okay at this point. Just being realistic, this is just real life at this point. I mean, the Middle East exploding, everyone fighting each other in the Middle East. Mate, this is just so realistic. When are we going to get? When are they both going? Now the only question is, where's ISIS? Because I mean, we already have all the countries. We just need to find where ISIS is. Okay, to be honest, this is not ISIS, but you know what? I'm just gonna call. I don't know. I'm gonna call them ISIS. Okay, they're not ISIS. But, I don't know. They look the most ISIS-like. Okay, this is not ISIS. That's just a authoritarian democracy. But this is actually Islamic. So I don't know. I mean, actually, kind of close to ISIS. It's IRI. IRI. Hello, everyone. IRI. Anyway, I can't wait. I can't wait for them to like invade like Iran. Like IRI. That name is so stupid. Okay, I'm not gonna say that there's election fraud, but if it's a 38% popular NPPN on its own, and 11.5% NPPP, and they only got like 23 seats and they lost 16. I don't know why, but they're starting to seem a bit sus, if you ask me. FBI, are you doing your same thing again, FBI, CIA? I know that you can't do it in Latin America, but come on. I mean, there's still Africa. There's still Africa you can do it to. Like, come on. I know getting anxious because you can't, there's not as many foreign governments. Do you fact that South America, there's not as many, like, election you can, like, rig, but come on. I bet there's some elections. I mean, there's the Italian election. You can easily rig that for whatever side you support. No matter which side it is, I believe you can always rig election FBI/CIA. I believe in you, so you should believe in yourself as well. Okay, literally been like not even a month now. I'm pretty sure seeing the dumbest war. Left-wing nationalists versus left-wing nationalists. Not even different economic system. I I don't know why they're fighting. This seemed like, as I quote, the dumbest war ever. It literally two left-wing. Do I even need to explain why this war is just stupid? Should I even explain? Well, let's see which left-wing nationalist party will win. Their names are similar. They, mate, why? This war was not needed. I guess Africa just wanted to wars. I don't know. That might only guess. Is that Africa wanted wars? Because they legitimately have no other idea why they split. Literally none. A- Apparently, the U.S. Army just randomly disappeared from some areas, so yeah, they have been forced to once again resend some like troops into like Oman and into Republic of Sudan, which allowed the other powers to kind of use that. One of them was pretty much like Iraq, where they lost that. So pretty much now the two need, which doesn't make sense to me. No, I think America would most likely support Iraq, but I don't know. I mean, I guess there's three Iraqs, but you know, the one called Iraq. But I don't know. Maybe they would put that. I don't know. I mean, we don't live in that reality, so we can't say for sure. Okay, this faction split apart, so now it's just gonna. So now the Iranians are pushing them back, like the imperial state. So that's some big news. And oh my goodness, well, we have it. Boris Yeltsin had became the new ruler of Russia. Russia is big. Like the question really is pretty much gonna happen in the Middle East and like Africa, as we currently see like a ton of states fighting. And yeah, this is all gonna be really interesting. And after you kind of see who's gonna win 1972, because so far, like America have been winning. Like, the Republican Democratic like Party or the Republican Democrat Party have been winning like all the elections. So let's see if they're just gonna keep winning like elections or if they're actually gonna lose one. Which will be interesting to see. Especially with, you know, pretty much seeing how pretty much the Middle East like wars being won and lost in the Middle East kinda affect that. Well, we're pretty much seeing the kind of decline of the American empire, like the kind of American kind of like influence in the Middle East. Well, they did get Turkestan, which is good. They lost Oman, Iran, Iraq is pretty much a Japanese puppet, which America is, I'm pretty sure, just being like, don't worry, we wanted the IRI to win. We don't even care about Iraq, you know. We don't care. Like, Sudan is in a desperate situation because if they lose, because if Germany can somehow break the Western Front and take them out, they could then send all those forces east and defeat the Republic of Sudan. Well, Egypt have been a loss already. Pretty much everything is either already a loss or not looking good, because the American forces here are surrounded. Riyadh is about to be taken, but they already lost Jeddah, and Mecca is not going to last too much longer. And they're still getting pushed back. Like overall, the situation in the north is desperate at best. Yeah, they're being pushed back down again. Meanwhile, it seems like the German forces are trying to take control over pretty much this land, which probably even weaken the Saudi Arabia even more. So pretty much we're just seeing the slow death of, well, pretty much we're seeing that the slow death of Saudi Arabia, which is very sad. Like pretty much we're seeing Yemen rise up and Saudi Arabia collapse. America is not in a good situation at all. Like, honestly, the fact that these parties even somewhat popular is a surprise. How bad these wars are really starting to go. Because, yeah, they're not going great at all. Like, they won in Colombia, so there's that. That's good. At least America's winning some wars. Man, this really do feel like the early 2000s. Getting involved in conflicts and losing. You know, I think you're 30 years ahead, America. Like, you're supposed to be at least. Okay, I'm realizing that Vietnam is occurring, so never mind. This is still realistic for the time. It's just another war was occurring. I mean, so yeah, still realistic. Don't worry. Just just that it's going to happen again in 30 years. So don't worry, guys. Still realistic. The CIA and FBI still rigging election in America, like, like, and America losing wars during the 1970s. This is sure realistic. I can confirm that. We are getting closer and closer to the US election, which should be one of the last events to occur in this world. There might be a few things that occur, but pretty much this will probably be the last thing that I do specifically. But yeah, the US election is looking like there will be an NPP victory, but we have seen giant upsets before, so let's see if there's going to be another upset or if this will be a US loss. on if on what occurred, especially in stuff like West Africa. And I know I would say West Africa. West Africa's over, so I don't know why it's like continue to West Africa war is over, but I don't know. Bug. I'm assuming. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Look at yeah. I thought Italy went fascist, which and that was pretty interesting, huh? I'm pretty sure everyone didn't think Italy would go back to fascism, but they did, so it became like a kind of trio of like fascist countries, which is kind of interesting. This is the end, as current the last war that is actually still occurring, as in this actually changes. The Ethiopian pretty much let me just check. Orman War ended with Ethiopian victory. America election saw the victory of Henry M. Jackson of the NPP Progressive, making it the first time that the NPP actually won, which I'm actually surprised by. Especially surprised the Progressive, because I think because I would be a nationalist, but nope, the Progressive one. Meanwhile, the oath N pretty much is worldwide. Germany control regain all their land back, or nearly all their land back, and have Iran. Russia is united on Boris Yeltsin, and overall, pretty much I'm just gonna do the economics, because that's the main thing, before I can do like the great power using support board mod. Hmm. Okay, let me just count down. 10, okay, 10 is India, 9 is Guangdong, 8 is Brazil, 7 is Iberia, 6 Russia, 5 is Koto, 4 is Italy, 3rd Japan, 2nd Nazi Germany, and finally at number 1 we got the United States, and then we have the Great Power List. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it the top 10 again. South Africa, England, Brazil, Iberia, China, Italy, Russia, Ch Japan, America, and finally Germany. So, how about Cold War to just see who truly win between like Germany and America? Okay, now looking at this, America, America have won. So, congratulations, America, for winning in this scenario. Of course, pretty much I don't think anyone really won this scenario, but if there's anyone who won, it's the Americans. Second is like Germany, and like third is the United Arab Republic, which they also kind of a lot stronger. And fourth is probably Japan, so those probably the top four winners overall of this timeline. I mean, excluding probably United Arab Republic. Nah, yeah, they also won a whole lot. And like Spain also won, and Italy. So yeah, those probably the six winners. And we see you guys next series.